Everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Rachel's show and you're welcome. So today I got a story time. Yeah, I got a story time. If you've not subscribed, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, comment, share, like, and do all those good things to my YouTube channel. So I'm going to tell you the story of the day, how I flew out of this country, and in my next video you will get to know to where I was going. Okay. let's go. My first time flying out of this country, first of all, it was like a dream, because you're taking a plane, you're going to get to another country, you're going to start a new life. But then also I was very, very anxious on how life is gonna be like, because I'm leaving the country and I'm going to a place that I've not been to. I don't know how people live. It's a lot of things that were going on through my mind, because I'm wondering, first of all, I was thinking of even cutting my hair, because I'm like, wait, how am I going to maintain my hair? Will I get products? And if I carry products from here, will I get products to use on my hair whenever all my products are done? I'm like, it was a lot of questions. But anyway, I happened to get this job online, and it was a very, very, very legit company which I was working with. I will let you know as we move in the stories. Okay, let's go. If you want to know about the company and about what kind of job, right, just comment down below that I'm interested, then I will give you another story. Of course, I'll give you the story along the way. So I applied online. A link was sent to me by a friend, and then I applied online, and then they responded, and then now the process started. I had just finished campus. I didn't have a passport, so I had to process. When the process now got, when I applied and they came to the country, they flew into the country, called me for an interview in a certain hotel. We went, did the interview, and then after a few days, they started processing they sent me an offer letter, and then later on they requested me for passport, this, that, medical check, because that country you don't just enter without medical checks. And even if you reach before they employ you, give you their residence, you have to do the medicals again. So off I go. I didn't have a passport, so I processed the passport very fast. I kept in touch with them. I was sending them receipts. I remember the lady that was handling my application was, I think, from Europe. Yeah, because her name was sounding Scandinavianish. Yeah, or Greece, like someone from Greece, or somebody from those Scandinavian countries, or Poland, or whatever, those countries. Anyway, so I passed the interview. Of course, that's why I had to get the offer letter and then start processing my passport. I was very excited. So of course, you have to go through the Interpol to make sure that you don't have any record, like you have a crime record. So I had to go through that. Then I had to go through medicals. Then I had to get a passport processed. I got my passport, and then I sent my passport, and the wait is on. When you send all that, when the offer letter is given, then they start working on your. When you send them your passport, now they start working on your documents, on your ticket. They ask you the date you want to travel. They will start working on you. They work on a visa for you. I'm glad I was in the right hands. So because some people go through agencies, go through people, and then they end up taking their money. So I'm glad I was in the right hands. And I started processing. So I was waiting for when I handed in my passport, so now they started working on my ticket. and my ticket and my visa. So I'm waiting. It took like a month or two before I left the country. April, May. No, it did take a month or two. I think I said it was that application like April, then June, July. It took 3 months. Yeah, all that process of when I did the interview until I flew out, it took 3 months. They normally take time. At one time, actually, they put my job on hold. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna lose my job. So the process was on for the ticket now. You know, if you're following me, we were on the ticket. So the ticket is being processed, and these guys are processing the ticket as I'm waiting. Waited. Then at one time, job was put on hold. Your application is on hold. We'll let you know until, we'll let you know whenever we can about how far we're going. Oh my god, I'm like, my job is gone. But then I had to wait, because if it's yours, definitely it's gonna be yours. So I waited. I told you 3 months. I got my visa. I remember I was in a taxi going to work. At that time I was working at one place in town. So I went to work, and I told my family I had received my visa and blah blah blah. I even went back to my previous workplace where I was doing internship. Those people were very good to me. If you're watching this, what's up? What's good? The director was very nice. So I went there and I requested the receptionist, Edith. She's the best secretary I've ever seen in this whole entire world. Very professional, very nice, and very sweet. And I'm not even surprised she won some of the best secretary or whatever. Yeah, she's a personal secretary. She's amazing. Edith. Yes, if you're watching this and you were my workmate, you know the Edith I'm talking about. So I asked her that I wanted to see the director, and then she's like, fine. They call the director. Rachel is here to see you. That gentleman had a daughter called Rachel, so she's like, which Rachel? The Rachel that was working here doing internship. So the guy allowed me to go see him. I told him, thank you so much for allowing me to do my internship here. I'll be flying out of this country, going to work with this company. I'm so glad for the opportunity. Thank you so much for allowing me to work in this place. But I had left, but I just felt like he's a big part of my journey. So yeah, and I used to go back to that workplace because those days were good to me. So yeah, I used to go and check on him. He's a very, very nice guy. Then when I received the visa, now I'm waiting for the ticket. They asked me which date I would like to. They gave me different dates, so I chose the date when I want to travel. Now I started to shop, suitcase, clothes, this, that, and yeah, I think I was ready to go. And then somebody offered to drop me at the airport. The traffic guys hold us along the way, and they gave us a fine. When I worked that month, I sent money of that fee, of that whatever, because it was the fault of the driver. I don't know, he passed. If you're going to Entebbe, there's a road that goes to State House where you're not supposed to pass, and there's this road that goes straight to the airport. So we passed the other side of State House. So we were gotten, and they gave us a fine, and it was 150,000 Uganda shillings. So yeah, when I worked the first month, I paid that money back to the owner of the car who had offered to take me to the airport. Anyway, so off to the airport, and that ticket has three people on it. So those are 3 staffs traveling on the same itinerary. Oh, I can't even pronounce these things now. The same booking, sorry. The same booking. So we used the same booking to 3 people. So when I saw the tickets before when I received that ticket, actually, I had to look for these guys. I went on Facebook, I typed their names, I tried to get in touch with them. I think I managed to get in touch with one of them. So by the time we were at the airport, I was in touch at least with one. So we reached, we met, and yeah, off we went to our destination. If you want to know where we're going, just comment down below, subscribe to this channel, turn on your notification bell, and you will know exactly from there where we were going. And we'll keep continuing to know exactly what I was gonna do. Yes, so that was the very first time I went abroad. It was very smooth, to be honest. I didn't have any maybe challenges that I've encountered. I didn't have really major challenges because first of all, I had money. Two people gave me $100. Then I had some Kalito money. So it wasn't a lot of money. Yeah, challenges that I faced during the processing my passport then was very hard because we had to go back door to get that passport. I think that was the only challenge that I faced. I had to give somebody kids kidogo. That person even I think didn't help us at all. Now we had to go speak to somebody that we knew in that camp in internal affairs. That's the guy who helped us to get that passport. I lost my money. That person took, I don't know, a week, something was supposed to take 3 days. And when I went to that guy, he called and that passport was brought to me. And that was the end of the story. Anyway, this is Uganda. And then, any other challenge? Any other challenge? There is no other challenge. I did my medicals. They wanted a certificate of my blood group certificate. So I had to go to Nakasero to get it. It was very easy. Yeah, that was it. I didn't really face challenges because it was just a straight path. The company that I was going to, I was directly in touch with them. I wasn't going through anybody. Yeah, that was it. And from the airport, stay tuned for the next one. Until next time, guys, if you've not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel for more stories on this channel to tell you how I went abroad. And that was my very first flight to where I was going to. Yes, until next time, bye y'all.